Good evening, Professor Stansel. Kelly Kendrick here with Bio 225 Microbiology. Today I am working on setting up for our week 7 lab on discussing the different antibiotics and different bacteria. So the one bacteria we're using for this experiment this week, the final experiment, is we're using the Staph epidermidis broth that we had since the beginning of the term, and we will be using that to place 3 various antibiotic discs into to see how they respond in the agar plate and how the actual bacteria grows, and to see how the antibiotic actually affects that bacteria. So what we're doing is a Kirby-Bauer test with the agar plate. Unfortunately, my phone had kind of stopped working, so I'm using my daughter's phone right now. I lost my first video that I did in setting up the actual Staph epidermidis, but I had taken the L-shaped tool from the package, and I had taken 8 drops of the Staph epidermidis, placed it in the center of the agar plate, and I had spread it throughout the entire plate. So I let that sit for approximately 2 hours, and now I'm going to place each disc into its designated field. I will allow this to sit for 12 hours, and then I will go ahead and come back and see if there's any growth on the plate. If not, I'm going to allow it to sit for another 12 hours. I'm also going to be looking at another type of penicillin underneath the microscope throughout this lab. And all of these I will go ahead and I will place pictures into my lab report. So let me go ahead and with the disc and placing the disc in the agar solution, what we're going to do, we're going to see how the antibiotic works as a barrier and fights the bacteria. So I'm going to be careful. I have my setup here. I'll show you what I have. So right now, the only thing I need at this time are the tweezers. They're sitting in alcohol, and each time I go to take the tweezers out and use them for each individual disc, I will allow them to sit in between for 30 seconds in the alcohol to kill the bacteria that was on there previously. So I will demonstrate for you doing one of those. So I'm leaving the lid on my agar plate until I'm ready. I'm going to shake that off, and I'm going to press this into the agar plate once I grab it. See here. Okay, I have the first one, which is the penicillin, and I'm going to place it here into my agar plate, and I'm going to press it in as hard as I can. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Place the lid on and put my tweezers back into the alcohol for approximately 30 seconds. Okay, so I will do that. I'll do that with the other 2 discs, and then I will place what I have on my results. I will place that onto my report. Thank you.